Okay, hold on. I'm just figuring out the music thing. I think this is good. I don't want to be like too loud. I want to minimize the what do you call it, the copyright strike as much as possible. Because we will get a copyright strike this session here. I think this is good. Okay, so welcome back to another stream. First of all, I just want to mention that I have found out what I'm going to be bringing into Shadowlands. I know a lot of people that like to wait till the moment where class changes has become a permanent thing because we have received class changes, and I know a lot of people are looking through those lists and deciding on what to play. Paladin has received some interesting changes that I think is going to be something I will enjoy, but others probably won't. So yeah, when we get to Shadowlands, I will be bringing in a Paladin. Probably gonna repeat this a couple of times because people will come into the stream from time to time. But I found out that I keep coming back to the Paladin just simply because I like how it plays. I like the healing playstyle, it's fun. And the DPS playstyle is very good for when it comes to all sorts of things. So I think it's very good. Why a dwarf though? Because I do have a Dargion dwarf. So why a regular dwarf, you might ask? The Dargion dwarves are kind of limited when it comes to their build appearances, I think, compared to the other ones. Also, if you take off the actual mask that my dwarf is carrying right now, I don't know. A regular dwarf just has much more personality in their face, whereas a Dargion dwarf has glowy eyes. They kind of feel like NPCs to me, so I can't really bond with them in the same way. I'm still glad I have one, but you know, I think a regular dwarf is going to be a little bit more personal. The beard colors are much better on the regular dwarves, I think. You can choose a lot of different beard colors. Just in general, I think they're better in every other sort of way. They also seem a bit more like the dwarves that you see in other universes, like the Lord of the Rings. So this is my plan on getting a dwarf like this. The heritage armor is a big plus for me. I feel that the heritage armor for dwarves are probably the best in the game, except the shoulders and the helmet. As you can see, I actually switched those out, and because I wanted my gloves to fit the rest of what I replaced it with, I had to replace the gloves as well, even though I like the heritage armor gloves. So this is what I'm aiming for. And I named my character Crossing, by the way. So I can't change him now, can I? He's pretty much stuck. So with that said, we have time walking dungeons going on right now. We have, which, you know, gives us a chance to get a mount. We also have Darkmoon Fair, which gives us a buff if we go there. In general, we have a lot of things going on right now. Let me just notify my fiance that I'm streaming. I think she's taking a nap right now. She's the type of person who does that. Okay, so let's actually accept this quest here, because I've actually never finished whatever is in Darkmoon Fair. I know you can get mounts, you can get toys, you can get pets. There's a bunch of things you can get. Unable to connect to chat. Hold on a second. Can I just really quick, if anyone has been writing anything, I haven't seen it, because it's been unable to connect to the chat. So any sort of messages, I haven't seen them. What about inside the OBS? No, OBS doesn't show any chat messages either. Yeah, so let's go in. We're gonna get a buff, and then I'm gonna start queuing up for time walking. Get some tokens. We're gonna get some mounts, maybe if we're lucky. Just in general, like a better way to level, I think. If you are a long-time follower of the streams, you'll know that at one point in the past, I found a song where he's singing, I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. I think I found the original version, which is a more heavy metal version. This sounds really good. Again, I'm pretty sure this video is going to get copyright strike. It's so weird seeing the Nasoth eye on Darkmoon Fair. I'm pretty sure there's something menacing going on here. They're not what they seem to be. Okay, let's turn in the tickets. And once I've done that... I'm gonna get the buff. Free ticket voucher. Okay, so we got the tickets, right? No? Where's my tickets? You're supposed to give me tickets. Make a loud, annoying sound, startling everyone within 30 yards. Yeah, definitely. Best thing to go to Goldshire with. Heirloom prices. I didn't know you could do this. Oh, can you get heirlooms for hands and stuff? No, it seems like it's the same stuff. You can get an offhand. That's different, I think. Replica armor prices. Yeah, I have never been to Darkmoon Fair and enjoyed these sort of things. What are these replicas of? Light forged gauntlets. Okay. Armor prices. Oh, and this is a darker version. Soul Forge. Strongest woman alive. What level are you? Well, she is level 120, so... You know, could be true. Who knows? Okay, let's get the buff. I think Light Forge was... Dungeon Gear Classic. Oh, it could be. Because it says it's supposed to be a replica. So I'm guessing it's of something that exists already. Okay, let's get some tokens. Just basic one. We just need one ride. Can I use the token? No, I need to buy it from her. I'm completely missing out how to do this. There we go. Okay, now we can go in, right? There you go. Arms up into the air. Took my fiance into a ride like this once. She was holding on tight. She doesn't like roller coasters. I mean, she likes it, but she gets scared from them. And you know, if the roller coaster is like this one, you know, it's kind of like sliding on and off the track. Sorry about that. I would be scared too. Look at that. It's almost falling off. It's almost sliding off. It's like tipping off the edge. I'm guessing magic is holding it in place, because if physics has been taken over here, the cart would have gone over. It was already like leaning off the edge, and it was also turning around at the same time. There's no way it wasn't falling down. And thanks for the like, by the way. It always helps. Okay, so now we got the 1 hour 10% buff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in. Oh, wait, I'm not high enough level. Yeah. Yeah, we can't do time walking yet. Good thing for invisible walls. Keeping the cart back on track. My fiance was taking a nap. Then our neighbor started throwing furniture in the backyard. Guess we can just kind of stay around here. There's no reason to run around. Which also, my fiance is right now leveling a rogue. And I'm gonna pull her back to some of the classic quests because they're more fun than Outland. So I don't want to do all of them. At least not the fun ones. There we go. This one used to be a bit off. No, stop it. There you go. How long is the queue? 3 minutes. Ugh. I mean, you know, usually it's 2 minutes for a healer. 3 minutes is like, stretching a little bit. But I guess it's fine. I noticed that when you turn in one quest, at the moment, it gives you like a 1/6 of a level. Pretty amazing. Or was that killing an enemy? Yeah, 2 seconds for a tank. I have considered if I should queue up as a tank. But I like healing a lot better than I do tanking, so... You know, I would wait those 2 minutes. It actually changed back down to 2 minutes now, so I should be queued up anytime now. Have you guys seen some of the class changes that are happening? Frost Death Knight is getting 2-handed weapons back. Which, I don't think I played it back when it had 2-handed weapons, but, you know, I always thought that the 2 one-handed weapons were kind of like, you know. Much rather have a 2-handed. And Paladins are receiving Holy Power for all 3 specs. Some people really hate that fact. I love it. Because I think Holy Power is fun. You have to manage which spells you use when, and I just think it's fun. I started a Paladins expansion because they removed the Holy Power for Holy, but now they're bringing it back. Not a fan. It's too bad. I'm happy about it. You know, some people wanted mana back as a resource. I don't know. I think Holy Power, like balancing it, you know, using certain abilities to make sure you don't cap on it and, you know, overextend it. I think that's fun. I think the class would very quickly get boring if it just had mana. It can only make heals more powerful? Maybe. I don't know how the system would function, but maybe. I'm hoping for something good. And there we go. I'm trying to match my weapon illusion with the colors of my RAM. It's not really working out. It's a little bit too light blue and this one's too dark blue. Okay, let's get the quests. I just want to point out, my mouse might give out at any moment because I'm not using my regular mouse. I just set up a stationary for my fiance, so I took my MMO mouse with me home, you know, so we could play, and I forgot to bring it. So I'm using the mouse that I used to use, which is a Razer Naga, but it was broken, which is why I switched it out. But now it's not broken anymore, and I don't know why. Like, it's working. The scroll wheel is broken, but everything else is functioning. No. Need to make their nameplates bigger, because this is too tiny. I've never actually fallen down here, but it will happen one day, I'm sure of it. Kind of like, you know, the platforming puzzle. They should bring that into more dungeons in the future, I think. I mean, they kind of have with the Sethralis dungeon in BFA. Because in that one you have to navigate through lightning. It's kind of neat, I think. Why are you losing health so fast? What level are you? 27. And my heals are barely doing anything on him. Do I have my intellect weapons? I do. Weird. It's weird. Oh yeah, don't interrupt them. Let them finish. Let them finish. Tank. Oh, get out. Yeah, we don't have any AoE healing at the moment. That's actually not till level 40, I think. There's still some time. Oh, what did I get? I recently also leveled a Holy Paladin, and there are spikes in the dungeon where you feel like you're not good enough to heal even with looms. Some are easy and some are really hard. I think with me it's more of a constant thing. I feel that the tank is constantly just not really receiving any healing. Skip. Yeah, let's follow the tank. Skip the. Yeah, we're gonna skip them if we don't need. I was thinking, like, I don't remember we usually go that direction. Especially around Northrend. Isn't there a quest there? I don't know. Domina. No. I mean, there's bonus objectives. Ah, of course I'm not writing. Yeah, I don't remember doing that boss usually. Uh-oh. Cleanse! With my holy power of justice. Does anyone know what the lore is when it comes to dwarves and paladins? Because I know they were recruited back in some sort of war, second war or something, because a lot of paladins died at some point, and apparently dwarves were really good as paladins, so they, you know, recruited them in. but I don't know what their society actually thinks about paladins. Handsome tank, just look forward to DKs. DKs are actually surprisingly hard until they get up a little bit further. Wait a second, warrior. Why are you pulling? What are you guys doing? Why are they pulling? Let the tank pull. Damn it. I spent a lot of time when I was leveling my Dark Iron Dwarf trying to figure out, you know, what the exact deal was when it came to those. I spent a lot of time on that. And is that the tank? Yeah, it is. Because there's nothing on it at all. So I'm kind of wondering, why can you play a Paladin as a Dark Iron Dwarf? Because they weren't taught, but apparently there were Paladins in their society from back before the dwarves were taught about the Holy Light. The warrior just keeps going off by himself. My dudes. Tank wants to be quick. Yeah? I want to be quick too. Just finish this. It's kind of funny, like every single time I do this particular dungeon, people are always disagreeing. The title is a bit late for April Fools, my dudes. I perfectly understand why people don't believe me when I say I found my class. I'm serious. Completely serial. Only 2.5 more levels for my blood DK to be max level and can start working on mechanomes. I still have not unlocked those either. I'm not really interested in playing them, but I like the idea behind having them. Where's the warrior? Is he here? Yeah, he is here. Okay. Now, that other boss the warrior was complaining about, I remember we usually kill that boss, so I don't know if it is required. We'll find out. Uh-oh. Of course the warrior doesn't get out. I'm picking on the warrior this round, because he's being an ass. If you take the dwarf heritage armor, you can combine it with so many different things. Like it's probably one of my favorite heritage armor sets in the game because it's so low key, but it has a little bit of gold in it. Not too much though, just a little bit. Perfect for fitting in with a paladin. We're gonna be using that heritage armor constantly. Not the full set though, because the full set doesn't look nice. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna go through. I have a Dark Iron Dwarf. I'm talking regular dwarf. Yeah. I have another dwarf. The Dark Iron Dwarf Heritage is kind of cool, but I don't know, for some reason I don't think that the Dark Iron Dwarves have a lot of personality in them. They're not really an incorporated thing as playable characters in my head. So I don't know, they feel very impersonal. You know, when you look at their eyes and stuff, I don't know, they don't have that glint, you know, like a shine to their eyes. It's kind of like, you know, the class that you pick because you want to have a cool looking character, not because you want to bond with it. I'm probably not making sense. I love how I had to approve you writing shaman, because it might have been inappropriate. So apparently YouTube doesn't agree with that opinion. The Lightforged Draenei Heritage Armor looks so good on humans. It looks good on humans? You have purged 6 120s from your account today? Why did you purge them? Just keep them for like mount runs or something. Or maybe you filled up your account and needed some more characters to have room for. Oh, this is not good. Taking a lot of heavy damage. Why is the warrior taking damage again? Always him. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Don't die. Don't die. I'm dying now. Oh, no! Okay, let me just heal you all. There you go. That was really close. We almost wiped there. I couldn't keep myself alive. What is this? Oh, I got an ability. I can keep myself alive now. Kill those things. Kill them. Ah, people are hitting the boss. I think he heals up again or something. Oh. Oh, hold on. That has a long message. I have to not be fighting before I attempt to read it. This is new. I don't think I've seen this before. I mean, it's probably not new. I just haven't seen it. It's ghouls with spikes on them. Awesome. Different. Had to make room for new ones. Also because I hate allied races now and I want my account free from them, so I deleted 4 Void Elves, 1 Lightforged Draenei, 1 High Mountain Tauren. I know I'm crazy, I hope I don't regret too soon. Why do you hate the allied races? Because are you trying to make like a statement with it, or... Oh no, it's gonna pull him in. I have to admit, like, you know, the allied races thing, they just seem a bit impersonal. Not saying they're bad to play. I just don't really feel like a Dark Iron Dwarf is, you know, me compared to a regular dwarf. You have so much history that you're playing. Oh, when you leave out the bonus bosses, that makes sense. Because we have skipped bosses that I usually kill with them. They were easy to beat though, so no problem there. I love seeing my damage being half of like the others. And I'm a healer. I don't know, I just think they don't belong. I want to go back to some classic combos. I agree with what you're saying. There's more weight behind the core races. Yeah, exactly. There's more weight behind them. That's the word I'm looking for. And also Is it just me, or did they limit the customization options for the, you know, the allied ones? It's kind of like they didn't leave out a lot of options, but they don't have a lot of variety in options when it comes to customization. At least I think so. Oh no. Ah, stupid. Stepped in something. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, there's just something about the core dwarves, especially the heritage armor. It looks really, really awesome. No, I didn't see it. It's talking. It's just dancing. Let's just pick something because I'm not gonna be using it. That I will use. Also, Void Elves always have that cold undertone. Can't mock warm colors, and that kind of bothers me. That's the problem I have with... that's actually the main problem I have with Dark Iron Dwarves. Because if you don't have anything fire-related... if you don't, like, I don't know, you just can't do anything neutral on them. I can actually show you. I already put together some sets here that I think are awesome. This is like my below level 60 Mog. Then I have a Paladin Mog, and you can actually see the shoulders actually looks really good. With, you know, the base Heritage armor. Then I have a Barbaric one, just, you know, for fun. With some fire going. I don't like the sword, but I like the set. Then, of course, this one, which I'm aiming to put together. I don't know, there's just something small and bulky about it. And the belt and the golden colors just is perfect for a Paladin. I can't stand the Heritage helmet and the shoulders. They look like I'm a Dwarven King. I don't want to look like a Dwarven King. I want to look like a Dwarven Paladin or something. You know how the game tries to make you into a, like, the savior of Azeroth in the later expansions, and in the early expansions, you were just some other hero, you know? Just some casual hero helping out. I don't know, the whole king vibe is not really for me. Makes me feel too important. Yeah, like a mountain king. It makes me feel like I'm in, you know, the Hobbit movies or something. As the guy, you know, the king under the mountain. It's a bit too much for me, I think. 5 minutes? No, it's gonna time down soon. Fire Eater. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I actually started a new project for my other YouTube channel. I took a break from my primary channel, the one that I'm living off right now. Because I've been teaching tutorials for programming or Photoshop or stuff like that for just about 8 years now. And when you do it every single day almost for 8 years, you just become a little bit tired of it. So what I did is I took a break from it. And, oh, I actually have some quests here. I took a break from it and decided that I just wanted to get away from it and then figure out what do I want to do on the other channel. So I started recording a video vlog. I think it's just called a vlog, because it stands for video log, right? Where I tried to make my first complete game in Unity, not having made a game before. I've made some prototypes, but not really anything that's completed. So I'm gonna do that and kind of make like a short, kind of comedy, funny sort of thing out of it. So I'm quite excited for that. Wait, hold on. Is this the right place? No, it's not. Oh, because I did this at home. Oh yeah, I need to set this up again. Leveling. 10 through 60, Eastern Kingdoms, Lakmudan? Yeah. I'm aiming to complete WoW with this character at some point. Hopefully, I will. You have another project for me? 50 times max level? So 50 characters at max level, you mean? I am really trying not to keep leveling new characters, but, you know, I kind of told myself until Shadowlands, it's okay. But once Shadowlands comes out, I need to have decided what do I want to play. Because this is too much. Why does it want me to take this one? Oh, discover the flight path. I have discovered it. That is one fault in this add-on. It doesn't know what I've discovered or not. By the way, this playlist we're listening to is... What is it called? He just called it I'm a Dwarf and I'm Digging a Hole. So it's kind of like heavy metal dwarvish music. I hope you guys can hear it. I was playing around with the audio settings. I don't want it to be like loud. I just want it to be just audible. Because I don't want it... If I can avoid a copyright strike, I'd rather try and avoid it, even though I probably won't. Oh, crap. Why do I keep using control? The way I have my buttons set up is not really suiting. For some reason, I keep misclicking. I was gonna bubble there, but I didn't do it. So what am I doing? I'm putting on the disguise, right? Yeah. There we go. And we can mount up while we're doing it. That is the thing. Oh, look at it sneak. Okay, throw it. How do I get water? Did I get alcohol with it? Yeah, let's drink it. I'm a dwarf, so... No, you have to turn here. Okay, you know what? Let's go this way. Which covenant do I think I'll pledge to? I think the vampiric one will be the most popular. I think so too. There's going to be a lot of people who just like want to avoid it, like the plague, because, you know, it's the popular one, and people, they sometimes don't want to pick the popular thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring 2 characters into Shadowlands with me. My Dwarf Paladin, and I'm going to be bringing in my Shadow Priest. So I think I'll take my Shadow Priest and probably become part of the Vampiric Covenant. I don't know what the names are. Like, I'm just going to say the Vampire one. And then I'll take my Paladin here and do the Angel one. I think I'll call it. I was going to say the Bastion one, but I think that's just like the neutral zone. Let me turn in. Don't cue me in yet. There you go. Ah, good timing. Oh, so there's no... I see her. I'm thinking the same. Whatever suits my class race more. I was thinking about just taking my Paladin and maybe choose the Vampiric race, but it doesn't really suit in. I think, you know, having a class that makes sense with the Covenants is something that's a good, you know, thing to choose. Actually, go ahead and buff him. Not buff. Put the aura on him. I don't know if that's an aura. Put the light on him. I'm really looking forward to seeing Paladins getting all their auras. Because that's the thing I remember from Warcraft 3, but I've never actually played Paladin in this game here, like in the MMO, where you had auras. Might have been a thing in the past, from what I understand. Oh, I'm getting these procs. Nice. Were dwarf paladins a thing in Warcraft 3? I think they tried to limit the lore quite a bit in Warcraft 3. So paladins were mostly humans. So they didn't want to, you know, spend extra time creating dwarven ones too. Same thing with priests. Priests were only blood elves in Warcraft 3. So you didn't have human priests or anything like that. But there were dwarves back in that date, according to the lore. So if you're not thinking Warcraft 3, but just the general lore, I think there was. I think it was something about there was the first war where they started making paladins. Then there was the second war where a lot of the paladins died out. And then they had to recruit somehow, but they were like the humans were kind of, you know, limited because they died. So they went to the dwarves to try and recruit them for the light. And a lot of the dwarves joined in then. And they were actually seen as, like they were seen as really good with the light. Not quite in the same way as humans, because humans were all about righteousness and stuff. Dwarves, they were just stubborn, which is how they channeled the light. You know, if they set their mind up for something, even if it's something really stupid, their stubbornness can be enough to make them... Oh no, is that a disconnect? Oh no. Our tank is disconnecting. And our priest is getting attacked for it. Just running in place. At least they're attacking it. A little bit. Oh, a Brewmaster Dwarf? I think that's perfect. Oh, they just want to continue. Okay, well, sure. See if I can heal it. I probably can, but, you know, never know. I'll put this thing on myself, since the tank is not here. Probably a better way to use resources. Must never Spectre Windwalker. It is kind of weird seeing a really agile dwarf jumping around. But I mean, you know, if you take Pandarans, especially the male ones, you know, if they can jump around like ninjas, why not dwarves? The tank is still disconnected, or disconnecting. Yeah, there you go. He went. Let's just wait for him. I'm gonna say no. I don't want to kick him. Male Pandora are awesome. The cinematic with Chen Stormstout still gives me chills. Oh yeah, it looks pretty badass. Are we talking the fight in the you know, announcement of the expansion? Really awesome. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is not good. The priest is helping out. Healing himself, not everyone else. I kind of like the humor in that one. There's also another cinematic at some point later on. I don't know what it's for, but where you see the human and the orc that were fighting. They're sitting at a... They were sitting at a pub together and talking about what the panda is. If he was a bear or something, I don't remember what they say. It's a lot of fun. Just ignore that thing. It's just going to keep spitting them out. That's actually kind of a neat detail. I'm glad they didn't vote to kick out the tank, because, you know, disconnecting can happen to everyone. Oh yeah, so probably give him the light beam back, so he can receive passive healing. Go. Yeah, oh yeah, because they keep spawning these things. If we just stay here, then they'll keep spawning. Oh, if you right click it, stops spitting. Oh. I think nobody here knew, including myself. If we get to them again, I'll right click it. It's just something a lot of fun, having a healer that also DPSs, I think. Like, if you notice, I have higher damage than some of these guys. I mean, the tank disconnected part through, so you can't really count that, but, you know, kind of cool, I think. Did they keep following us now? Did we have to click it? I can place, like, you know, smart, and then tell them, guys, you should have clicked that thing. Didn't you guys know that? Everyone knows. This is classic. Should know how to do a classic dungeon. I love how I never run out of mana. Have you made some race chasing recently? No. Not really. No, nothing you don't know about. I always tell the stream if I made a race change, because you'll see me play it the next day on stream, most likely. So I'm actually sticking to leveling up characters instead of race changing. Too expensive to keep doing that, and it's just stupid. Is this where Nixion got his name from? Noxion? Oh, there's still laves coming out. Huh. I mean, I'm not having trouble healing them. Especially since I can DPS at the same time. Really awesome. Hey! Switch. Okay, so we got the next boss, right? Yeah, Razor Lash. Is that him? Yeah, that is him. Oh, that reminds me, I can actually zoom in and out with clicking sideways on this mouse. Oh, oh, whoa, ho, ho, ho. People are dying. Really fast, even. Don't die. Okay, go. No, somebody pulled. I keep thinking to myself I should have something that I can eat to regain mana. But it's classic. So is it really necessary? Whoa, is it really necessary? Maybe I should just like go ahead and cleanse them instead of wasting all my mana on healing. Oh man, like really not having a lot of mana left. Start DPSing, Daniel. Don't want to Spent too much on that fast healing button. The waste. Do I have anything? I have nothing. Does this one give mana? Oh, this one gives mana. Okay, I can do it. I can regain mana. If I want to, that is. Who says I do? Because I'm stubborn, like a dwarf. See, I'm regaining it slowly. That's the skill of a true healer. Not needing to sit down and drink. I still really like the paladin looking ram that the regular ones have. I actually use it more frequently on my Iron Dwarf than I do the Iron Dwarf version. It kind of tells me a little bit about what I actually enjoy. There he is. Sucker. Oh, I got a Facebook message. No, I used the healing on the wrong person. Okay, there you go. I'm being asked a question. An English question. Yeah. No. Frida, your mom is teasing you. I have my dog here with me. Her name is Frida. And we always make fun of her because she smells around her mouth. Oh, she spent her boost. My fiance just got Shadowlands today. Said she spent her boost. I want to see what she spent it on. Okay, that was it, right? Yeah. But that wasn't me. To build up a character with personality and everything. She actually made a Horde character, believe it or not. She's never really been a huge fan of playing on the Horde, but she really likes a lot of the characters on the Horde side. And if we have to be completely honest, the Horde side questlines are more fun. I think fun is the right word to use. The Alliance side has more serious, but non-memorable quests. It's kind of like the Alliance and Horde were made for different audiences. You know, people who likes, you know, more comic stuff. That Alliance for serious people. Oh yeah, I do have Shadowlands. I have the set and everything. Oh, she made a she character. She was going to try and make a Magar orc on the Horde side. I'm very curious to see what she chose. If I had to guess, I'm guessing it's a Tauren, a female Tauren. But they can't be rogues. She was talking about getting a rogue. I don't want to see your messages till I've guessed. She's been leveling a rogue on the Alliance side right now, a rogue gnome. And she really wants to have a rogue on the Horde side. Because she likes the playstyle. She likes the sneakiness. She says she really don't want to make a goblin. She really don't want to make an undead. She says she likes trolls and torrents. Torrents can't be rogues from what I'm remembering. I'm guessing she made a female troll rogue. Oh, she's actually asking me what I think. This is the point where I always walk ahead, because I think I have to follow that guy. But I have to stay and protect this guy. I was thinking about putting the, you know, Shadowlands. Is that a heritage set? What is it called? Because you can use it from level 1. I don't think it's called a heritage set. I think it's weird to see that healers deal more damage when you're leveling. She thinks that blood elves look very smug. So it's probably not a blood elf. Like the female ones look smug. Oh, that's a boss. Oh, was that right? Did I guess correct? To be honest, I had no idea what she was gonna pick. I was completely right. Everything about it. So it wasn't a blood elf. But yeah, sure, you can guess. I thought when you said guessing, I thought it was more of a, you know, just like a statement, but not like, I'm gonna join in on the guessing. So sorry. Oh. I never received this one before. This is one of the hidden documents. This is why I'm using the add-on. It shows me secrets. A female troll rogue. Yes. He likes the female trolls quite a bit. The thing about the blood elves is that they look like, at least the female ones, they don't look like they have any muscle tissue at all. They just look like skinny, like runway models, which isn't really fitting, I think is the right word. The recommended races for rogues is orc, troll, or undead. And the female orcs. Yes, she's talking female because she wanted to pick a female, of course. I'm playing a void elf, which are basically blood elves. I am playing a void elf, right, but it's a male void elf. Male void elves are fine. It's the female ones that doesn't look good. We think. But yeah, the male ones, I think is fine. You know what the weird thing is? If you go on online media, where they illustrate the blood elves or the void elves, you know, with, you know, really cool looking drawings, they don't look like the characters in the game. Because the characters in the game look kind of like the body proportions are off. Yeah, the female void elves are bad too, like in their body shape. They look off a little bit. I think the males, they look like regular, you know, like if you took a regular human person in real life and made him muscular. I think that's what a Void Elf looked like the male ones and the Blood Elves, of course. The humans in this game look way too beefy. Like just the regular human ones. The male one, of course. They look too beefy. Look like bodybuilders, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like times 1,000. So, you know, it's kind of weird. The female Void Elves and Blood Elves, they seem very snoppy. Kind of like they're more interested in, you know, eating right than fighting. They don't look like people who wears like big two-handed weapons. Like they look like they can barely lift it off the ground, which I think is a little bit weird. They have tentacles in their hair. Puke. If you cut a Void Elf's hair, do they feel pain? I saw what is it called? A meme with like stoners asking the same question, like, if you cut off your leg, where do you feel pain? And the guy said, well, in your leg, bro. And then the guy was like, well, if you cut off your leg, can you then still feel the pain in your leg? I was like, dude, we're getting so smart right now. Okay, so here is the what my fiance is saying. Just came in on the stream. An important thing about to mention about the elves is, okay, I have to put this in big screen mode because when she writes, it pops up. Hold on. We're getting some reasonings here. Okay. Just got into a stream. An important thing to mention about the elves is the reason I don't like them is because they have a very tense, you know, bitchy attitude face. The way they're just standing and so on. They have a really bad attitude. And that's not how I feel that I am. I want somebody who reminds me of myself. Orc women are very hardworking. You know how when you like illustrate women in the Viking Age, you know, they're sitting in there and they're like really strong and they're like stirring a big pan with something. That's how she feels the female orcs kind of feel like. I want somebody who reminds me of myself. A troll reminds me a lot about somebody who eats healthy and trains, you know, on the side with it. Pretty much what I think too. The female trolls look good. The male trolls on the troll side look terrible. I think they're probably some of my least favorite ones. I love how the male trolls, they when you, is it crouch or kneel? When you do the kneeling thing, they sit down kind of like they're watching, you know, a prey or something. Looks kind of badass. But they're, how they look is weird, I think. Now, 3 ignorance. That's not me. I finally found out what I want to play for Shadowlands, so I am not ignorant. That's so cool. Most female gamers play every class possible as male Blood Elf. That is actually true. That is kind of like a cool little detail about it. Choosing something that the typical girl wouldn't choose. A woman. Not really a girl, she's a woman. 8. There you go. Wish I had flying. Destroy! Chill out. Go away. I am gonna follow you till Stormwind if I have to, he says. Oh yeah, we got Blessing of Freedom. Awesome. It's not gonna go there. I think it's gonna go here. And I do actually have macro for it. Facebook. It's at... I don't see female trolls as stoners at all. The male trolls seem kind of like it. They don't seem like potheads. They are low-key, easygoing guys. Sappy Boy is a really nice image for what a troll is. And Vol'jin shows that they're not like that. It's the accent, she says, that makes them seem like stoners. Oh, somebody else is coming in messing with... I think if Horde didn't have Blood Elves, 99% would be male gamers. Oh yeah, it is probably the Blood Elves that make, you know, all the females going to the Horde side. Started liking male orcs recently. The male orcs are very awesome for like warrior type classes, I think. Pretty cool. Alright, Captain Pie, what do you have to say about yourself? Title of stream, character I will bring into Shadowlands. We all know you'll bring every character and level 15 more in Shadowlands. And hi. Ooh, upgrade. I always forget to open these. 1 second. There we go. I'm actually pretty certain that I will be bringing in 2 classes. My Paladin and my Void Elf Priest. And I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna, you know, have myself kind of like by the neck. Telling myself that I have to stick to these classes. Because I don't want to switch all the time. Oh, right. Heritage stuff. Go up there. There you go. Great to meet you. Oh yeah, my fiance, one of her favorite characters in the game of all time is Durotan. It's funny you mention it, like PvP vendors. I was never really part of it because I joined right at the end of Legion. And I know there's PvP vendors there, but I didn't actually go and do anything there till like BFA. So I've never tried the PvP vendors in a current expansion, so I'm excited about that too. I really like that you could just go up and buy. Kind of curious to see how much it's gonna cost. Captain Pie, just a quick note from my fiance. I have to point out that no one sends hearts to, you know, my girl's fiance. You know, male or female, doesn't matter. Let's go over to the cabin. The only quest in this entire game I will not do is the one we have to kill the bear mother. I say it every single time I get to this place, I'm not gonna do it. And of course, I think so too, that no one sends hearts to me. The only one who's allowed to do so, with permission from my fiance, is Casper. Because he can't help himself. He has something. I don't know. Something in his head that keeps him from not being able to stop doing it. Casper's deciding on playing Shaman, Monk. What's the last one? Shaman, Monk. Oh, there was one more. Hold on. I wanna check this. And Demon Hunter in Shadowlands so far. What about you guys? What do you plan to bring into Shadowlands? Have you made up your mind yet, or are you still experimenting now that we have the 100% buff? Or like, what are you gonna bring in? It was just a sound, like I couldn't accept it. You don't meet the requirements for that quest? Okay. I'd like to hear what people want to bring in and why. There's a lot of really awesome changes happening to a lot of different classes. Shaman is no longer going to have the Maelstrom thing, which I think is kind of neat. It was kind of annoying that you pretty much dealt no damage until you used your Maelstrom for like Earthquake and stuff like that. Earth Shock, it's called. Earth Shock. Yeah, how you say it. What am I doing here? Oh, I need to make the in my home. Right. One of them is it. My fiance said my view count went from 16 to 11 when I said nobody sends me hearts. Besides my fiance. She says, good, now we sorted out the ones who thinks you're available. And then she mentions that there is a e-thought who lost 100,000 subscribers. Or followers, I think they call it. On Instagram? When she said she had a boyfriend. Like he was part in one of the photos or something. Or was that a video on YouTube? I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to kill that. What is that? I like how everyone got silent. So I'm taking that as no one has decided yet what they want to bring into Shadowlands. Yes, feather. No, not that one. Go away. There's a bobcat too. So, besides the Maelstrom removal, I've also heard that Frost DKs get their two-handed back. So you don't have to carry one-handed weapons. That is a fantastic change, I think. A lot of people, when they think about Arthas, you know, as the Lich King. Was that a one-handed or two-handed he carried? I think that was actually a one-handed weapon. But at least he's kind of like a Frost DK. You know, most of the time you see him, he kind of looks like it. So a lot of people who play DK, they choose to go Frost because it reminds them of him. So it's kind of nice. They're getting it back, I think. There was another thing. Rogues are all getting poisons, every single spec. It's kind of neat too. Paladins are all getting holy power as a resource. So right now, you know, what do you call it? My holy paladin is basically just about cooldowns and mana. But in the future, it's going to be holy power, mana, and cooldowns, I'm guessing. Which is going to be interesting for holy, because how is that going to work out? Like, I can't really see how it's supposed to, but I guess it can. And apparently it has been like that in the past. I think in general, people are just, you know, deciding that people should have a little bit of the classic experience back in retail. Ah, give me the last one. I thought I was gonna be really lucky right now, because usually, you know, it takes forever to get the last feather, or all the feathers. Got the first two fast. There we go. No one knows what they're gonna bring into Shadowlands?
I shall impersonate a man. Come
It's okay to say no.
to my imagination and see him. His name, Alonso Quijada. A country squire, no longer young, bony, hollow-faced, eyes that burn with a fire of inner vision. Being retired,
Oh, okay. So my fiance is gonna go, what do you call it? Play WoW.
tonight
Not gonna follow the stream anymore. She's gonna be probably playing her new rogue.
all he reads
Guessing.
of treasure fills him with indignation at man's murderous ways towards man. And he conceives the strangest project ever imagined,
What needs to do now?
to become
Hate this part.
errant
I mean, there's a lot of quests to turn in like at the same time, but
all wrongs. No longer
far from each other.
plain Alonso Quijada, but
Need to kill that? No.
this knight, known as Don Quixote.
It's fun. I've done these quests 100 times, and I still always forget what I'm supposed to do. What are you doing? Huh? Ah, fine. Here. Let's take that off of you. This is Frida, by the way. Apparently, Frida means... What was it, beautiful or something? Because, you know, names have meanings and stuff. Yeah, you smell. You're cute, but you smell. Hmm? Daddy's the little spoiled princess. Wait, did I get the tail? I don't think I got the tail. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see a picture yet of my fiance's new character. Guess I'll see it tonight. She's just staring at me. Yeah, there you go. Just lay down. Feels so weird to be running around a horde. Filthy creatures, he says. Well, they're not like the Alliance. Alliance do have a cleaner aesthetic. At least on a surface level. No, we don't know how sanitary they are behind the scenes. Which reminds me, I just got done recording a couple of different episodes for a 3 random horror game episode. And there was one of the games that was about a made-up, I think it was a made-up virus. And you had to like choose throughout the game whether to stay in your room, like because you're trapped in a hotel, or to you know, try and get out of the hotel because you've been quarantined, right? And then at the very end, you get asked if you really want to go or if you want to stay in, because one of the tenants are offering, you know, more resources for you to stay there for longer. Because you don't know what's going on. There's just like nobody there. So you don't know if you're allowed to go out yet. Kind of a neat little game. It was made by a person who was stuck in a hotel for 6 days. So he made a small game jam project for himself about the situation he was in. Oh, I'm done with that. One more fluffy tail.
What does that mean? Quest.
It is the mission of each true knight. His duty.
I don't know if you can hear the lyrics to the song. They're talking about what is a quest, and then the guy's like singing out what it is.
To dream the impossible dream. To fight the unbeatable foe.
Yeah.
To bear with unbearable sorrow. To run where the brave dare not go.
Collect 6 bear butts.
To right the unright.
No, that's not what my quests say. They said fluffy, innocent foxtails. You know, just throw out the rest of the fox. We just need the tails. I hate questing in this area, to be honest. Oh no, I killed the little critters. 2 squirrels. Where in Azeroth is this quest area you're in? This is the Loch Modan. Ah, they never drop anything. It is... Well, the default dwarf area leads into this area right after. So it is, you know, close by. You have the dwarf area, like the starting zone, and then to the right from it, you have this area. It's always one of the areas that I start in when I quest new characters. I like the dwarven area, and then it just takes me here. And it's fairly quick and easy. So, and it's like very compact with quests, so it's very fast to do. Ah, they don't drop it. Got 1 out of 6. Are you freezing a little bit? Don't seem to be. There's way too much innocent animal killing going on in this zone. A lot of times I'll just stop before I get here. I'm not like PETA by anything, like extreme, but I don't know. We have so many animals at home, you just can't help but feel a little bit affected by killing all these innocent, delicious tasting animals. And the thing is, I would be okay with killing them if we were harvesting them for meat, but we're just killing them for sports. That's what's wrong. I think I got 5 out of 6. I'm almost done with the documents. Oh, where's the last one? I think it's inside a cave. If I remember correctly. Oh yeah, that reminds me, by the way. When I got to this place last time, somebody gave me this mount. So happy. Well, it's Warcraft. You better get used to killing mindlessly. And that is true. It is a common theme in this game. But there is a difference though, because other questers have had a reason for you to kill something, whether it's getting an ingredient from the animal and then just leaving the rest. Like, that's fine, because you have a purpose when you kill them. These guys kill for fun. Like, you're just leaving them. Those things I'm collecting from, like, the scales are probably just trophies. Not being used for, like, making a soup or anything to feed the hungry. It's just, like, just killing. Very dramatic music. And I'm a paladin. I'm supposed to do good. It's the same thing in the druid starting area, or just the night elf starting area. There's a quest where, oh, what are they called? You know those, like, the guy that kept corrupting people in Legion, in the druid area. Bad guy, the guy with all the red stuff, with the Emerald Nightmare. I forgot what his name is. It's a satyr, like him. Like he asked you to kill a bunch of animals, and then you find out that you were actually doing something really bad. So I always skip that one. Rita, you should know my back is kind of hurting a little bit because I'm leaning over, like hunched over, kind of, just so you can sit on my lap. I don't think I can keep it up forever. This isn't really like a dwarven song we're listening to. More like a British song of some sort. There we go. Yes! Turn in. He's like, Daddy, what are you doing? Daddy's stretching his arms because you're kind of breaking Daddy's back. They can't actually see you on camera. Did you know that? You're just kind of sitting there. People think I'm scratching my chest right now. Wow. The thing about her ears, she's really scared of getting like her hair cut. So this ear has been cut. So like it's fine. It's the length it's supposed to be. But this ear has like a bunch of hair. Because you got too scared when the first ear got cut, right? So we took a long break. It's been a while. We haven't really gotten to the second ear yet. But actually, I'm not gonna take the glory for that one. It was your mommy that did it. Daddy is apparently too lazy to cut you. Turn in. Putting on Diggy Diggy Hole again. Hey, level! Oh, and one more level, I'm getting AoE, I think. Yeah, Light of Dawn, AoE. It's like the worst AoE spell in the entire game when it comes to healing. Let me just point that out. There's nothing worse than it. Yeah. Yay! That was quick. I just leveled and I just leveled the second time. Oh, we can get riding, like the journeyman one. Oh, that's actually in the right spot. Oh, you're gonna give it... No, we're not doing that one. Hate you. I'm gonna go get the riding thing. That just glitched out. I have a PvP slot available. To be honest, I don't really know. Oh, this is a neat one. No, I'm not accepting it because she's an elf. It's the quest that... so the story is... Oh, what is the name? There's a guy inside the lodge, or a woman, one of those two, who went to kill a bear, which is like a notorious bear. Like it always gets away from them. So she wants to surprise the other lodge member by killing the bear, and then bringing a trophy to show that, oh, we killed her. Because the bear apparently cut the other member in the face, so, you know, to get revenge. Rin, I think the member is called. So basically, you go to kill the bear to get the trophy, and after you kill it, two little cubs are coming out, like two little bear cubs, like because she was a mom and she had two little babies. And what do you do now? Do you kill the babies because there's no like mother to like nurse them? It's such a bad quest. Like you kill the mom and then you leave the little kids to die, basically. Really bad. So that's why I'm not accepting that one. That is heartbreaking. The first time I did it, and I realized the little bear cubs were coming out. Terrible. I'm gonna show it, because you can see the bear cubs in there before you kill her. Like, they're kind of like off to the side, so you don't see them, but they're in there. Ah, Frida, you're breaking Daddy's back. Why are you so messy? You're not taking care of yourself? You know, I'm not gonna say we, I'm gonna say your mom partially takes care of your health, but you have to do the other half. She's actually taking care of 100% of you, because you're not doing your 50%. That's true. My dog has no chin, by the way. Like, she does have a chin, but she doesn't look like she has a chin. If you take her hair and pull it back, like, it's like non-existing. Why are you wet? Did you pee in here? I hope you didn't pee in here. I mean, you're not the type to do that, but you know, you're a little bit wet. Ah, you did take care of yourself. You've been licking yourself. Makes sense. I was gonna say, you're not the type of person, well, the type of dog that pees in Daddy's office. But you're a good dog. She's right now in her, what do you call that? She's in heat right now. She wants babies. So she's always licking herself. There you go. Hello. Fast and Furious. Okay, so that was basically it. Now we gotta go back again. I could Hearthstone back. Kind of seems a bit like a waste. Oops. This is like right there. You know what? I'm gonna fly. And I do also have another area where I can turn in a bunch of quests. But I need the last of the notes, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Ha! Let me just open Facebook and you know, with the chat in a small window so it doesn't say bling every 2 seconds. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Yeah, I'm gonna play with your ears because your ears are huge. You have huge ears. My dog is a oh, fighting. My dog is a mix between 4 different species. You know what? I'm gonna put you back on your chair, okay? Of your chair. A Maltese, a Shih Tzu, a French Papillon, and a Chinese Hairless. Like that's what she's a mix of. So she has like, you know, you don't know how she was gonna turn out, basically. She might have ended up without any hair, but she does have plenty of it. Her ear proportions from the Chinese Hairless, it's just like huge. So she looks like a Vulpera, like one of the ones with the big ears. But you need to have your ear cut, like the hair. Because you look cuter when it's short. Deal? Deal. I wonder if there's any other cool changes happening to classes. You hate Vulpera? It's one of those races you either hate or you love. I still think they look really cute. I think it would be better if we could sort of sort out the proportions of people that play Vulpera a little bit, because there's too many playing them. Like when you see nothing but Vulpera leveling and running around. A little bit much. You need to go pee or something? Is that what you're telling me? I mean, you know, we've been here for like... Actually, we've been here for 6 hours, so... I understand. No, we've not been here 6 hours. 4 hours. Yeah, she has to go pee. I'll just take her pee really quick. I'll be right back. Right back. And there we go. What is that? Oh, it's a webcam border. I was thinking what I was toggling before. I got this like tiny, you can't really see it unless I... Here. You can see there's like a tiny border around the webcam. Yeah, I'm not doing your quest. Stupid. But can you kind of tell what like we're talking about? I mean, I know this is a high elf, but blood elves are basically high elves, just different, you know, eye color. They don't look like they're warriors. They stand around like, you know, their hip upwards, kind of like, you know, don't come talk to me, I'm too good for you. Very bitchy. All right. Oh, there's so many of these quests over here. I just like love the idea of holy paladins. Can't ruin it for you. Oh, we all have different taste. Some people love certain classes, some people hate certain classes. Oh no, races. Also classes. Like everyone's not into garlic. So I think I'll just go this way. I think I need to go in here. The bird is the word quest. Alright, I have my Light of Dawn. I know I didn't have to use it, but I just did for fun. Yeah, this is a very nice place to quest. I can only recommend doing it. It's a very relaxing area, I think. Ah, I have to go further. Need to kill 2 more bobcats. And I think I will just teleport out of the cave because I know that you're supposed to go into the cave and then go out again, but there's just so much to fight on the way out. So I would much more prefer just to teleport. Need to find the last bobcat. He's singing about Erebor, by the way, in the rock song. I can't believe this mouse is working. I mean, I kind of glued together at the end. Like, you can't see it. I'll show it. I'll show it if I can. I'm gonna disconnect my mouse really quick. There's like a lot of glue on the end there. Cause my I guess the wire was exposed to something. So I glued it together for it to not break. And it's apparently working, so I think I'll bring this mouse home with me. And then I will use it at home and leave my other mouse at the office. Nice having a mouse that can be both places. Well, a separate mouse, both places. I can't play World of Warcraft without a mouse like this. It's necessary. Team wasted. Klein. If you're gonna invite me into a guild, at least have a cool looking name. And I'm not talking about like Method or something like that. Like something that sounds like a car company or like a car sponsorship thing. Talking like cool, like something fantasy. Oh, her rogue looks amazing. And of course she chose that hairstyle. Oh, it looks amazing. Was that another player? Oh no, that's... What? Optimo? Is that a rare? I don't think it is. My fiance just sent me a photo that she couldn't figure her way around Orgrimmar because she's new at it. And she was asking people for help. And she was very surprised how friendly they were because, you know, come on. They're horde. Barbaric people. Why are they so friendly? Did your dogs nibble at it? At what? Nibble at it. I'm trying to remember back what I talked about. Probably something they could eat. I bet it must be really exciting for my fiance to try something like different. Transmog is by the docks. Oh, she's in Suldasar right now. It is going to be weird entering Orgrimmar. Am I going the right way? Is that... Yeah, there's a small entrance up there. Pass through. Don't need to pull everything, just... Well, we will pull everything, but just go. Immortality! I was kind of expecting the last page to be in here, but I guess it's not. Hey, did the quests? She heard that more people would be childless at the Horde. Probably from me. You could also call it people who doesn't take WoW serious as like a life, like a like a real life thing, but takes it more like a game. Teleport out. Still don't know what the question was about. About my dog nibbling at something. Alright, it's hard. I am not taking your quest. Who was it? Oh yeah, this is so funny. Daryl the Youngling. Wait, hold on. Mount training. Oh, it went to mount training. Gotta activate it again. Don't get stuck at the Flight Master. Probably will. Oh, okay, no, it continued. Oh, the wire! No, 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 that was not the dog. I would never let my dog nibble at it. I think it was from... Yeah, let's skip this quest. I'm not doing it. I think it was Stop it. It keeps wanting me to do the quest. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. You know when you have like a box of wires and like random electronic crap just laying together? I think I had it in there and then I saw the mouse and I tried to pull the wire out and just never really realized that, you know, it was stuck. So I think I pulled the wire apart, which is probably like the worst way an IT guy can sort out wires. Who's eating right now? And done. One more. I can't believe I got this mount. Like, I'm still... It's not one of those mounts that I use. It's one of those mounts that I know people have a really hard time getting. Because the dungeon you have to be in is, like, outside area. But you can't mount. So you have to run all the way to the end. And you have to do, like, the different objectives on the way. So it takes a long time to go through the dungeon. And it's just, like, so minimal, the chance for getting this mount. I can't believe I got it. Amazing. Just like the, you know, the heart stopping when the guy said, oh, I have this mount already. It's like, roll for it. Roll for it. Oh no, I have my, Yeah, I did. I was leveling, What was I leveling? Oh, please kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. I mean, I am a healer, so I should survive. Yeah. What was I leveling? I don't remember. Was it a paladin? I think it was a paladin. Oh no. Come on, you're a healer. Don't die. I think it was a paladin. I think it might have been my Dargon paladin. Usually I type the name in of the mounts that I get. Oh, I didn't see the name. She called her character Aurora with an H behind. Oh, hey, Pen. Oh, you didn't get the notification? YouTube is messing up a lot lately. You know what? It started when everyone had to get in quarantine. So I think it might have something to do with the, like a server overload or something, because a lot of people are using YouTube right now. You know, the servers have a hard time keeping up. So I think it might be because of the quarantine. Because the quarantine has been going on for a long time now. Like when I came back after taking a couple of weeks off. But yeah. Yeah, well, some people are getting it, and then some people are not getting it. And then other times, people say, oh, it works now, and then other people are not getting it. So maybe the server just has a hard time processing all the people streaming and uploading. So when a stream starts, it sends out some of the notifications because it's working overtime. Could be, I don't know. I'm not an IT expert. At least not on that sort of thing. I'm more of a software multimedia person. Not hardware and IT, servers and stuff like that. Oh yeah, bring it. Oh, I should queue up again as a healer. This whole time I've just been leveling. So now the question is my fiance going to be playing on the Horde side throughout Shadowlands? That might conflict a bit with my dwarf. I mean, we could always just have like a neutral area and then meet up. I'll smite you with my mighty glimmer of light and purge you. The judgment of the Naru. He's gonna gank me? Oh, so he can try. That would be fun though. Oh, that was quick. That was less than 2 minutes. Unless I had so much fun, I didn't realize. Oh no, it's this one. Oh no. Hate these. These are like the worst ones. Is it the one where... What are they doing? Oh, okay, no, it's not the really bad one. It's the somewhat bad one. Tank? And since he's stabbing. Well, according to the emotes, that's a sneeze. But it looks like dabbing. You know what? Let's do some attacking as well. Oh, he does have quests. Come on. Quick, 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 quick. People are running ahead. Let's try and get higher damage than the rest of these guys. I mean, I'm really far behind already, but we'll see. She can stream snipe me. Yeah. It's gonna be teasing me, she says. Come on, get close. I just like, I know I keep saying it, but I love how you heal and fight at the same time. Amazing. Oh. Yes, it's gonna be preventing my leveling and stuff. Totally awesome. I just found out that you can actually buy a tome in the underbelly in Dalaran that allow for you to talk to Horde members. I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. By the way, look at my damage keeping up with them. I think that's pretty cool. I'm catching up to the hunter and the warrior. And the Windwalker is just like destroying it. Yeah, well, it is the potion I'm talking about. Flask of Tongues, I think it's called. There used to be a glyph or something for mages that allowed them to just like be able to understand. Horde members, but apparently it's not working like intended. Like, you can understand them, but you can't talk to them. Oh, what is she saying? She's saying something about reconsidering playing in the Horde. I'm reconsidering the Horde now. There's elves running around without clothes on. Men are so simple-minded, she says. I'm gonna make a male orc, make him naked and run around. Start a guild with only naked characters, like male characters. Yeah. Oh, because it's all naked female blood elves. That is true. That is... Oh, crap. No! No, he died! He died so fast! Wait, why did you run away? He left? He left the group! He left because he died once. He pulled too much, that's what he did. His health went down super fast. Yes. Sore loser. We can do without a tank for a while. Demon hunters can speak demonic to horde demon hunters. Oh, really? Void elves can speak to blood elves too. It's allowed, and then we can all go around and dominate with nakedness. We'll call the guild Deboner. Is she in Goldshire? No, she's on the horde side right now. It's just Okrimor. People running around without clothes on female characters. If you go down here, well, actually you can't see it. Under my face, you can go down to the speech bubble, and then under language, you can choose, like in my case, a dwarvish or common. Yeah, just go. Do this. No problem. It's kind of annoying how tanks always, like, it's always really toxic people that, you know, is attracted to play tanks. Kind of like, you know, people who got picked on in school when they were kids. Then when they grow older, they want to be police officers. Because then they can boss people around. Like, that's 80% of tanks are like that. Super annoying. Too many Horn teenagers playing under quarantine? Probably. Hey, we got a tank. You pulled a bit too many. Hey, good afternoon. From the Canary Islands. Oh, where is that? It sounds familiar. Is it a Danish place? I don't think it is. See, I have no trouble keeping people alive without a tank. I mean, the tank is here now, but it wasn't before. Upstairs, upstairs, upstairs. Tank! Tank! No! Tank! Ah, tank. Come on. Come up here. We have a quest, you know. He was very insisting on not doing the quest. Just ignored everyone. Oh, it's in Spain! Right, that's where I heard it from. Yeah, 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 yeah! I think the reduced cooldown only works if there's less than more than 2 seconds left for the holy shock. Okay, talk to him. Apparently I'm taunting more than the tank is, so they're focusing on me a little bit. Now the tank pulled everything. Hey, we got the book. And a recipe. Awesome. She's meeting a lot of really nice horde players. I wonder where she is. Since she's meeting all those people. I sound so surprised that she's meeting nice horde players. From my experience, they're really nice too. A little bit more, you know, on the being back sort of casual sort of way. Wait, I just teleported out. We're not done yet. Yes? Road for 2 dungeon. Okay, well, people are leaving. So the tank just let us out the dungeon. Like, he went the wrong way. No, I didn't get a kick. I was still in the group. The tank went out of the dungeon instance, and I just followed him because I thought, oh, okay, so maybe this is the next section of the dungeon. I was still in the group, and then the tank left. So I just went back into the dungeon, but then the tank was left, so everyone started leaving, and then I left too. I didn't get kicked. Reminds me, you can't actually see my damage. Blasphemy. Hold on. There you go. Trying to match it up. There we go. And hey, Thomas! I just noticed you haven't written before in the chat today. And there we go. Done. Oh yeah, thanks for liking the streams, by the way. Liking the streams is something that, you know, helps when it comes to being seen on YouTube. So it really, really helps out when people do it. I'm from Denmark. Now we have to go back in. There's one person from Spain. Ken, I believe, is from the US. Right? Then we have Nico. She's from Germany. Shadow Dova is from Greece, but he's not here right now. Captain Pie is Polish? I'm a little uncertain there. UK. That's why your English is so good. What is Ella? Which country is that? Wales. Oh, okay. Here's the leader. Gonna get destroyed. Always fun to see when people they've kind of like in similar areas.
Why do you do these things?
What things?
These ridiculous.
I've actually never been to the UK. My fiance and I have talked about the UK as a vacation destination in the future.
Targets that crawl on it.
She's not too crazy about plane rides,
What's in my heart?
because you know it's high in the air. I think it's because she doesn't like losing control of her own life, which is understandable. There's something scary about it.
That for your quest.
So you know, England is actually, or at least Great Britain,
Quest.
is close enough, so it's not too far of a ride. Plenty of castles, awesome. I actually don't know how many castles we have here. I think we have a few, but I don't know. They're like castles.
The impossible dream to fight the unbeatable foe.
Oh yeah, she's gonna fly me back now. I'm missing one of the papers though. Or did I turn it in already? I might have. I don't have... Oh, I do have 6 out of 6, so I do have them all. When I get to Shadowlands, I think I will be focusing on my Dwarf Paladin that I'm leveling right now. I have a bunch of different Paladins, and I've tried to level a few different races just to see what I liked. And I'm really into the Dwarven. I do have a Dark Iron Dwarf, but I don't know. They seem a bit too... They don't have as deep of a lore, I think, than the regular dwarves. So I'm leveling a regular dwarf right now, which, by the way, also have better heritage armor, I think. Paladin Maniac. Yeah, exactly. Well, I do play healer and DPS. I don't do a lot of tanking. I love the way that Paladins heal. It's just so much fun. And I do know about the... what do you call it? Holy Shock. Oh, no, Holy Power. Becoming a thing for all the different specs. I'm looking forward to that, because I like having Holy Power as Retribution. Was that me insta-killing it? Someone just did. It's just something a lot of fun having a healer that... You know, all healers want to do... Healing is technically supposed to also do damage at the same time. To help out with, you know, killing. But some healers, like the Paladin, have damage built into the healing rotation, so you can't play a Paladin healer and just sit back and do really good. Like, you have to be part of it, which I think is amazing. Something like a Priest can just kind of sit back and just do nothing but healing. People, you know, usually don't question that unless you get to higher mythic keys. But it's not fun. That's why I like Discipline Priest. That's healing and DPSing.
If I'll only be true to this glorious quest.
Oh, look at all these turn-ins. Hey! Oh, I hate wetlands. No, let's decline. So I'm done with this area. What does it want me to do? Oh, okay, I'm done. I am all. Okay. So I'm done in this area. Nice. Well, except that one quest. That will forever just sit there, do nothing. I will not touch it. Oh, I forgot to show the bear cubs. Okay, let me show it really quick. I kept talking about showing it, but I haven't actually shown it. I'll show you exactly why I'm not gonna go ahead and do that quest. I will actually go in and let the bear attack me so you can see it, but I'm not gonna kill the bear. I'm just gonna run away. Oh, an old dwarven hammer. Oh, it's so neat looking. Did I have it? Apparently I did. Actually, you know what? I'll accept it, but I'm not gonna do it. So, okay, I don't suppose you'd be interested in a little payback for his boldness. Daryl does have some skill, it pains me to say. So Daryl over here got scratched in the face. Because he's, you know, he's a youngling, he doesn't know better, so he went in to try and kill a bear. And he just got in trouble with it. Which wasn't a good thing, so now they want to kill the bear to surprise him. I don't think Daryl the youngling is an idiot. I think Daryl saw that it had babies and decided, you know what, you can live. But then, so he wouldn't get kicked out of the lodge place, I think he lied about why he decided not to kill it. So if I go back here, you'll actually see... I'm okay with killing that bear, because that's not this bear. Kill it. So old Sudi in here. In first glance, you're like, oh, I'll kill her. Because it's kind of dark in there, you can't really see anything for the shadows. But if you actually move your mouse around... Oh, it actually ran away. Look behind that very well-placed hill. There's little Sudi. Oh, and what's over here? Hiding in the shadows. Scott. And Smokey. And do you know what this tells me? The fact that these three has names means that somebody in the world of Warcraft, in this universe, decided to name these cubs, which is probably Daryl. Because if nobody knew about old Sudi having cubs, they wouldn't have names. They would just be cub number 1, 2, and 3, or just bear cub, right? But they actually have names to make you sympathize with them. So what they want you to do is kill old Sudi, and what is going to happen is that they're going to crawl out, be like, what are we going to do now? And you know what the worst part is? Look at what happens if I put my mouse cursor on them. You can kill them. You can choose to kill them if you want to. So you can stay here and be like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna kill them because I did something bad. I'm just gonna go. But then they're gonna starve to death. They're gonna suffer. So do you want to finish them off, or do you want to, you know, whatever? This is the worst quest in the game, and I never do it whenever I quest. But just a pointer for you guys in the future. If you never saw those cups sitting in there, now you know. Yeah, A year ago, a large bear had been the target of the Forest Rider Lodge, but none of the hunters had any luck with him. So Daryl thought he'd try his hand against him. All he had to show for his effort was an ugly scar over his eye. Yeah, good boy, Daryl. Glad you didn't do it. Abandon. Feels good. So with that, oh yeah. Stupid youngsters. Yeah. We're being chased. Okay. Something about Shadow Priest that I don't get what people do. I mean, I kind of get it. You can get a glyph that'll allow for you to put your mount in shadow form if you yourself are in shadow form. Doesn't really make sense to me. Why would it spread to the mount? And also, you can't see what mount you're riding on, so you can't like brag if you have a really nice looking mount because people don't know what it is. Checking on the boys. No, I don't think I'll do it. Let's go back to Dun Moreau and see what they have on the mission table thing. Good life lessons for the idiot. I don't even know what that is. Oh, right, we're doing a dungeon. I actually need to stop questing if my fiance is going to... I was going to help her level up her rogue doing questing, and I'm reaching a level now where in one more level we have the same amount we need to go through in order for her to get to Pandaria. Oh, is that the back entrance? Wait, no. Okay, I thought that was I thought that was Ironforge for a second. You know what the most fun thing is? There's a kid in here that sometimes joins the stream. Named Daryl. I just think it's so funny that that guy over there is named Daryl. And even Daryl the Youngling. It's so perfect. I liked it when the mount auto-shadowed years ago. Shame they made it so many changes to the way that Shadow interacted. Well, you can get a glyph for it now. So, you know, you can choose. I think it's a bit, I don't know. It ruins it a bit that you can't see the mount. Kind of happy that it's not covering the whole thing, but again, you can get a glyph for it if it's something you want to get. You know what I think is awesome? Watching like Asmongold play Classic WoW. Seeing how many people are inside Ironforge in Classic is amazing. Like, this was where people met up. They didn't meet up in Stormwind. They went to Ironforge. So awesome. And who wouldn't? It looks amazing. It would be awesome seeing this place just like flood with people. Okay, so with this, need to figure out what we're gonna do next. First of all, I'm gonna change some of the transmog because that doesn't look good. Destination unreachable. My add-on says. There's no shoulders that really matches my outfit. I mean, this one does, but it's like the typical heritage one. I really don't like the shoulders. I especially don't like the hat. tried combining the Eternal Traveler's Spolders, but it doesn't fit in. At least I don't think so. These kinda do, but they're too shiny. Like, you can tell they're not from the same set. Oh, upgrade. Like a big upgrade. What is this for? Cooking. Ah. I'm gonna keep that for now then. So when it comes to the Dark Moon Fair, I've actually never been down there and like farmed things, just like try and acquire it. Get the Nighthold Mythic one for the plate. Oh, I did get a new hammer. It looks good. I mean, I have a better looking one. I like this one. Let's see. Nighthold. I just saw it. There we go. Oh yeah, this one. It looks very Paladin. You know what I really like about it? Is that, you know, the fancy part of it, like the really flashy part, is not too much. Because it can very quickly get too much. Having just like a disc floating, I think is very awesome. You know what's too much? If you take a look at this one. The shoulders are too much, I think. They're very cartoony. I used to think they were really awesome, and then then this set here became a thing BFA. And, you know, when you compare them side by side, this one is just way too cartoony. This one is more low-key fancy. Looks very... And you know, when Paladins wear this kind of armor... Is it just me, or does it look a bit girly? Like, take a look at the Heritage set here with those shoulders. It's like leather. It looks like a guy that went out and skinned his own, like, bear to, like, make his outfit. A lot more, you know, not as sissy looking. This guy is just like... You know that saying, you know, a knight with a shiny armor is a knight that never had his steel truly tested? That's what I see when I see this guy. This guy went for like, okay, you know, we're going to battle. I'm not gonna look like I'm about to walk down the walkway or something. You know, I wanna fight, this guy says. This guy's like, I wanna look pretty. I'm gonna sit on my horse and let everyone else do the fighting for me. That's what he says. What else do we have? Let's just do it from like the... I actually haven't seen the plate for these guys. I don't know what I think about this. I think it's a combination of white and gold. It's just a little bit too feminine to me. This one I like. This one is really badass. And I know a lot of people use it. I do have part of the set. I think I have the legs. I have the shoulders, the head. I don't think I have the body. Like the chest and the hands. This was actually the first set that my friend helped me get when I started the World of Warcraft like many years ago. I don't even know what that is. It looks weird. Oh, and here's the Heritage set. I don't know. It looks like a Mountain King, and that's... You know, I like the whole adventurer look. I don't want to look like I'm the boss of everyone in Azeroth. This looks like the king of everyone in Azeroth. It just looks too much. I don't know, this has been too polished. I think I bought these with Trial of Style. Yeah, it says Trial of Style. This one's kind of cool. Looks a little bit dirty. I like that. This one's even better. Look like a rock golem. Oh, and this is like the early version of it. That's neat. I like this one. That one looks like Thor, the thunder god. This one's really cool. I like this one. Why does this one have no shoes? Like stuff like this. This is an awesome paladin set. Looks like he's going to war. That one looks like he's the general. Still kind of looks badass, but looks too much like a general. And I don't know what they were thinking about here. This one is a bit too much like Tyrion. Very dwarvish, this one. Too many feathers. Too much fire. Way too much fire. Too goth? I think this is like the flashy version of a goth armor. Too much pink. Too much light. Too... What do you call that? When it's not really useful? Just in the way because you want to look cool. Oh, this one's nice. In a more like barbaric sort of way. I was gonna say this looks like what do you call it? Warlords of Draenor. Wait, this is that the Hellfire Citadel one? It looks basic. Oh, here we go. Oh, Marcel, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, now we start getting to Legion, and this is where they started taking transmogs to a whole new level. This is when it started becoming awesome. Yeah, this set looked really nice. Like, of all the Legion sets, this is one of the nice ones. I also really like the Valkyrie ones from the Trial of Valor. I don't know, they're a little bit too, you know, like, Transformer looking. But it, you know, I like the idea behind it. Now we're getting back to these. See, a lot of people use these. Which I kind of understand if you have a thing for Argus. Again, I don't know, this like look kind of like the same thing as the Mountain King. Looks like the King of the Paladins or something. See, now we're getting into something. This is what I like to see. Because these look like regular paladins. They don't look like, you know, I'm the king. This one, I really like this set here. For some reason. Because it looks amazing, but it's also very low-key. Like, if you take off the hat, I think it looks amazing. Oh yeah, can we just talk about how cool this one is? Triceratops on the shoulder. He's gonna have a permanent, like, back spine problem because he's leaning too much to one side, but it's worth it. Yeah, it does look out of Skyrim. Like, when you get the dragon armor, like the dragon bones, and you have to make armor from it, it looks like it. I mean, I don't think I would actually... It's a really tough one with this one, because I don't like flashy armors like this. But if I imagine my character looking like this running around, I actually think I might do it for a period of time. Just because it looks so... You look like you should be feared, basically, I think. I'm not really a huge fan of the Naga sets here. This one's okay. Then we have the new ones. I don't like the red version for the elite PvP one. I really like the mythic one though. Like, this one's cool. I like this one. But I think, again, it's because I have something for like Lovecraftian lore. So I think this is pretty cool. Kind of looks like a corrupted paladin. And I love the way the head is wiggling in the back. It looks amazing. So that was my opinion on all the sets, and I kind of have a taste of what my taste is. So I think with this, let's go to Darkmoon Fair. I want to check it out. I'm gonna fly. I could take, you know, we're gonna take the tram. The tram is nicer. It's nicer this time of year. Although I would say, you know, with the current world crisis, we probably shouldn't, you know, cram ourselves into a stuffed tram full of people. But you know what? Last time I was here, it was pretty desolate. So, we'll see. You think we can make this jump? I think I can. Hold on. Hey! Now I know I can. Perfect timing, too. In the music, in the background, I don't know if you can hear it, they're singing about the King of the Mountain, because they're singing about dwarves. It's a full playlist of just songs about dwarves. And I think it's different bands, all mixed together. Yeah, it is. Making copyright strikes more imminent. It will happen. Is that what I think it is? It is. Somebody made a rock version of Rasputin. I want to hear that. I like the original. Yeah, they do. If you just, I don't know if they started censoring stuff like the world crisis or virus, you know, because you can say that in a lot of different other subjects. It doesn't have to be about, you know, what is going on right now. But if you say the name, you know, the C name, they will demonetize you. Because they don't put ads on your videos. Well, they don't demonetize you, I think. Or maybe they do. Yeah, they do demonetize. That's what people have been told. Like, are telling. That if they mention the name, then they get their video demonetized. Hold on, we have a really quick destination we gotta do. Oh, role players. There's a roleplay event going on here. It's so typical. Like, there's people standing guard outside because they don't want people to come in. If I start walking towards them to get in, they will start whispering me. Thing is, by censoring it, people will just find other places to find information. Yeah. It's like an advertisement thing because they don't censor you. Basically, they just say that, well, you know, companies that pay to have ads put on their videos, like on YouTubers' videos, they don't want to be associated with the C word. So therefore, if you, you know, say it, then you don't get ads. I kind of understand it, but it's also like, you know, YouTubers that does it for a living, they also have to be considerate of stuff like that. Like, there's just some things you just can't say. Although I think it's stupid, because I don't see why there's a negative connection to it. I could be helping people, saying, you know, good advice, like stay indoors. Make sure you use hand sanitizer, you know. But if I say the C word, it suddenly is a negative thing. So what are we getting here? A flagon of Dwarven mead. That's of course the only right thing to get here. Anything else, like Dalaran Noir, I'm just gonna get drunk from that. One. How much is it? 14 silver. There you go. Find a place to sit. They shoot themselves in the foot? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, the role player went in here. What does the person's like thing say? Half elf? Half elf? Okay, what is she then? Okay, nothing at first glance. Oh, this person goes to Goldshire. Shire. Accept character romance. Past experiences and history. Oh, so she's elf and human. Later discarded into care of a dwarven couple. So she has elf, human, and dwarf culture, you know, based in her character. What's this guy say? Oh, wow. He has like in red and everything. Sorcerer. Oh, that's way too big. You need line spacing. Voice reference, Genesis. Yeah, this guy put in some things. Wait. Hold. In front of you stands what looks to be a Kaldorai. A closer look, her pose and her manners clearly show she's a highborn. Alright. So she doesn't want to be a Kaldorai. I don't know what that is. Just a regular elf, I'm guessing. But she wants to be a highborn, roleplay wise. Oh, somebody has this neat mount. Is that the one Penn has? I think Penn got this mount. Looks really nice. Okay, so that was not my goal, by the way. Well, my goal was to get the mead, but we also have to get over there, here, right there. Unless there's an innkeeper in the Dwarven district. Ah, you know what? You know, the typical place is to go this way. Do that. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Did it just like suddenly turn dark? Wait, hold on. Okay, so I went through and bam, nighttime. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Hold on. I know what we're gonna do. This is gonna be so cool. This is actually a feature that I really want to include in the game. You can put coal light, you can put illusions on the torches. Oh my god, it's so much on fire. Mark of the bleeding hollow, so it's like bleeding down from the torch. Wait, I want a fire effect on top of a fire effect. Fiery weapon. There we go. Yeah, nobody's gonna mess with his stick. Look at the ground. It looks amazing. Lighting up a little bit. Another role player. Gil Hoot Lifeford. This guy's just sitting there. A rather small-sized human. Oh yeah, look at this. I really wish that during the nighttime, you could have an in-game option of like you know, like ambience or something, where the nighttime just became so much darker. Like you need to have a torch in order to see things. That would just be amazing. Like a farmer. In character as well. No notes or anything. Farmhand. Well, this is a little bit unrealistic, putting your torch on the side. I always see this guy sitting around. This is not the first time. Hold on. He's one of those types of people who roleplays just sitting by himself. expecting others to come up to him because he's like a mysterious stranger sitting in the corner. You know what? I'll join it for now. People are gonna start saying hi. You know, for somebody who has a surprising amount of role play time just sitting around, he doesn't have a lot of info. Oh, more role players sitting over there in character. Flag as mature. Oh yeah, definitely. She's a doctor. Residence Ironforge. Oh, it's 2 gnomes. Aha! What is she? Is she a doctor as well? Oh, she's a Mistweaver. Okay. So, kinda the same thing. A spirit healer and a doctor of medicine, you know, like science. Sitting next to each other. Probably discussing the ins and out of, you know, the other ones being complete crap when it comes to healing. Alright, no, don't get burned. Go around. YouTube is not receiving enough streaming info. Okay. I'll just write a message in the chat.